Hey everybody, Rob here from Rob's Holiday Decor Reviews, and I have a quick live stream video of this and know about it, but it's officially released, the Home Depot 2021 how going to be available to purchase midnight the 16th of July. So again, that's midnight the 16th of July. A quick run through of some of the more popular items that will be released that day. Of course, I'll focus on those, but I'll also show you a lot of the animatronics that will be released as well, because Home Depot really has done a great job. Those are fine, but with the animatronics look pretty cool. I only have a couple of those in my display, but if yours have been released today too, so that'll give you a good idea of what you would be paying for some of these items. So without further ado, all right, share my screen. Once I find where I put everything. So hopefully you can see that, but just a sneak preview of one of the animatronic spiders. And this has been, but I know this dragon is pretty popular, and it's going to be re-released again as well. And if you are this is always something you could add to it. It's very pricey, but it's definitely something that's going to be unique and probably nobody in your neighborhood or around. And I'll show you its price here in a minute. There's a better picture of the dragon. Here's just kind of a snapshot of a few of the inflatables that will be offered, because I plan on doing a Disney theme. But this ghost is pretty cool as well. And I'll show you. There is the dragon again. You can see the fog. That comes out of its mouth. Pretty cool. We're gonna have Oogie Boogie. He's not the size of the Oogie Boogie from last year. I can't remember. Josh was here. The Oogie from Home Depot last year was my favorite, the 10.5-foot one. So I'm a little bummed that this one's small, but if you don't have another snapshot or screenshot of some of the dragons, the serpents that will be offered. You have another dragon. As you can see, they love to add the little pumpkins to them to make them Halloween-fied. A better picture of that spider, quite large. There's another picture of that spider. It's who freaks some people out. My wife especially would never let that one be in our yard. All right, let's get into some prices. So here you got the 3-foot Halloween animated LED pumpkin twins. Those will be $79 midnight Eastern Standard Time on July 16th. 12.5-inch, not 21-inch grimacing LED jack-o'-lantern for $39.98. 4-foot animated LED rocking chair babysitting witch for $149. We got 12-inch rotting, frightening, flaming LED pumpkin for $19.98. Here's some bags of bones. So you got the 3-piece bag of skulls for $9.98 and the 12-piece bag of bones for $9.98. And then there is the rotten patch collection. So a lot of the next ones I'm going to show you. They got the 6-foot animated LED man-eating plant. I've seen this one. Honestly, if you're gonna get animatronic, out of all the ones I've seen, this one is the coolest one. It kind of it glows, but maybe has like a little short circuit type effect. And his mouth like you see in the 12-foot skeleton. So this one's $349. So he's pretty expensive, but getting this one's very cool. I'd totally bet this one sells out pretty quick. Come on. There it is again. So it'll be like a clown archway. I think it has like the obviously real fabric-y material on it. I think I've shown those. 6-foot rotten patch LED posable pumpkin skeleton with those life eyes that are so for like the giant skeleton, but you like the eyes of the skeleton. Here's a 6-foot one for $60. So I like that they have a chit. 3-foot Halloween graveyard tombstone, $12.98. 7-inch animated LED house. That would be kind of cool to put around some trees. 6-foot animated Inferno Scarecrow for $99. 4-foot Celtic Cross Halloween tombstone for $39.98. A 24-inch Halloween blow mold tombstone with LED. 5-foot hanging plastic posable skeleton with LED eyes for $29.98. 5-foot hanging plastic 98 as well. Those pumpkins again. Some more pumpkins. 24-inch tombstone for $29.98. A lot of different tombstones. Another tombstone. Some gargoyle statues, both 24 inches. One's a pelican, which that's an interesting one to have. Getting into some inflatables. Here is a 10-foot photorealistic skeleton with tombstone, a cheap fan on it. So if you aren't into cheap fans, you might want to pass on this one. It does look good, like my buddy Josh has, but it does have a cheap fan. Here's another one I'm going to add to go with my Disney theme. If you're into Hocus Pocus, $129. Hopefully it does not have a tree fan, but I would not be surprised. This is 4.5 feet tall. Fan. If it does, it'll be a cheaper base fan. There is that scary clown arch, 80 lights, warm white LED, $250. That seems expensive. I think 199 tops on that one. All right, so this one is a popular one. I thought this was 12 feet, but it says 10 and a half. Morning, everyone in the chat box. So yeah, 10 and a half feet, but I think this one's pretty popular. It's got the flaming mouth. If you're into dragons and serpents, that one's not too bad for one. There's, yeah, the serpent is 18 feet wide. I knew Josh would pop up in a minute. There's some straw for $7.98. Another LED jack-o'-lantern. Here's some yardstick pathway markers. So 16-inch Halloween one, pumpkin ones for $24.98, $4.98 as well. So it's not Game of Thrones, but still pretty cool. This awesome chair to sit in. But this is a 5-foot Halloween decorative bone throne for $199. I think that's pretty. Don't want to mess with you. This is awesome. Now I'm cool. It's an 80-inch giant size animated LED dark angel. That's awesome. I'd love to see video on that one. That sword. I love that one. So if I was to consider an animatronic personally, though the 12-foot pumpkin dude's pretty awesome as well. We have a 5-foot LED lights for $79.98. You got a witch theme, that would be perfect. The 8-foot lantern inflatable for $149. Not interested at that price. That's pretty expensive. But you got an 84-inch black spell casting standing witch for $179. If you had the other, would be pretty cool. 6-foot realistic Monica with turkey on her head. Friends show, and you need something for Thanksgiving because this says Happy Thanksgiving at the bottom. There you go. I do not like the photorealistic stuff, the Buddy Elf that I have, and I'm actually going to put those in my house. Like I have a room upstairs at the very top of the house. I'm just going to have them. This one's cool too. It is expensive. Giant size animated LED Fairy of the Dead. That's pretty cool. I think the skull on the front of the face of the whatever that is, Reaper or whatever, light up as well. That one's pretty neat. Yep, I see Matt in the chat talking about the animated spider coming back. Yeah, that's That's a popular one as well. 6-foot animated LED Grave Warrior. Kind of cool. $179. Okay, so this is one of the top ones I've wanted. 6-foot tall animated Ursula Airblown. And plan on getting this one. I do not know if I'll keep that purple pumpkin that she's holding there. It's kaleidoscope inside. The tentacles move. Overpriced at $199? Absolutely. It's only 6 feet tall. But I still think it's cool. So I plan on getting that one. So look for a review on that one. That'll probably be one of the first reviews I do this year. Like I said, that one would be around $100, maybe 120. 6-foot animated haunting ghost bride. So to add another one, or you don't have a wife and you want to pretend you do, there you go. Now, so Josh says that the Ursula will have a YEF 125 or 200. I would think so for 109 bucks better. If she was bigger, like 6 feet tall, I just me, my Disney weirdness. 8-foot pumpkin patch inflatable for $59.98. So if you got a pumpkin theme, headless horseman, 7.5-foot tall Halloween animated LED headless. Always kind of like the headless horseman inflatables and stuff. Now this is not inflatable, but it's a nice animatronic for $129. 7-foot animated LED Inferno Reaper for $199. Okay, here is the giant black silver dragon. This really is pretty cool. This is another thing. I think if you had it, you'd only live by a bunch of really cool Halloween people. It's 69 inches, but it is expensive. $399. It's one of their more a while back, a couple years ago, and it's massive. So you're getting your money's worth, but if that's not in your budget, obviously. 6-foot gremlin inflatable, 79.98. I'm passing on that one. I can almost guarantee you I would 3 feet tops. 6-foot queen of the underworld, $199. The wicked queen from a Disney movie, but that's not what it is. More yard stakes, skeleton ones, $24.98. A 19-inch animated LED Halloween skeleton dog for $19. They have all sorts of like price ranges here. Like we're stuff that's $7.98 all the way up to $399. And again, all this stuff Friday, the 16th Eastern Standard Time. And a lot of the stuff's going to sell out. It's just going to. And you're not going to find it in Halloween or Home Depot stores. So if you don't buy it that night, it probably be gone within, if not within a couple of Halloween tombstones, 1998. Come on. On it. I thought that was a black bear for a second. It's like, that doesn't work. 72-inch animated the king of the underworld to go. You're gonna be spending over $400, but that's a pretty cool combination. 5.5-foot animated 3. You can change the faces on this one. That one will be pretty popular, I bet. So $199. That's pretty cool. 75-inch animated LED creepy Jack in the Box for. I think they've had this one before. Could be wrong on that, but I think I'm right. But $229 on that one. I agree, Matt. The King and Queen of the Underworld is pretty cool. All right, and then the most popular one of them all, the 12-foot giant-size skeleton with life-like eye. That one has pretty much a cult following. Like all sorts of people are all about that giant-size skeleton. I've seen it in person. It is pretty cool. It's cool. I mean, it is definitely huge. I think it's like the box weighs 85 pounds or something. But the eyes really take it to that next level. In minutes, hour tops, depending on how many they have. Hopefully, Home Depot is like, okay, this is going to sell. Let's make it $199. That one, that animatronic, well, that's not an animatronic unless you count the eyes. But that one and the but a lot of people purchase both of those, but that's going to cost you total like $650. That's a lot. For your Halloween stuff, those are going to be pretty cool. 76-inch animated standing Halloween for $250, $249. Michael, I think it was always 12 feet. And the spider, 5.5-foot tall, gargantuan spider, $349. Like the dragon and the pumpkin guy and the skeleton. You're getting a lot, really. Size wise, you're 10. If you know the Rob rating system, these things are all 10 in the wow factor. It's like fans of Halloween right away. Whether they love it or hate it, they are going to notice it. 76-inch animated. I've shown those already. I think I'm getting towards the end. Yeah, some more stuff I've already shown. All right, so again, Friday, July 6th, purchase those online at Home Depot. Again, just wanted to give you I'm going for the inflatables, but I know there's a lot of people going for those animatronics. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on